45 Travel Hacks That Will Make You a Better Backpacker, Part 3 of 3. 31. Carry a packet of crayons instead of candles. As a co-worker pointed out, why would you carry crayons over candles? True. Still, I'm going to keep this Bear Grylls-like trick in here anyway, since you never know what might happen on the road. In an emergency, a full crayon will burn for up to half an hour and provide a pretty impressive light for its size. 32. LifeStraw. The genius LifeStraw makes contaminated water safe to drink as you drink from anywhere, meaning your adventures are limitless. 33. Predict the sunset like a survivalist, out on a hike? A little lost? Need to know how much sunlight you've got left? Well, this neat little trick can help you work out how much time you have until the wolves come a-sniffing. Simply count the finger width between the sun and the horizon and work it out from there. Each finger represents 15 minutes. 34. Bring a power strip or extension cable. Looking after your electronics is a running theme in the world of travel hacks, but this one means no more fights over the plugs in your hostel room. And because you no doubt have some space on that little bad boy for everyone else too, they all love you and will buy you beer. All good deeds deserve beer. 35. Take selfies. Whenever you start a new SD card on your camera, make sure you take a bombastic and over-the-top selfie. This way you can prove it's yours if you ever lose it. 36. Use Google Maps offline. Obviously you can't stick by a Wi-Fi connection while exploring a city, not all that much happens in a Starbucks. Which means you're going to find it impossible to access live Google Maps for that easy-peasy sat-nav style guidance for bipods. Thankfully, the latest versions of Google Maps now allows you to save map areas directly to your phone and call them up later to explore. 37. Protect your cables with some pen springs. A nice and simple tip, this one. If you find your cable connections keep breaking, then simply wrapping them in springs from a biro can help. See the picture for how to. 38. Make your fragrances invincible. By transferring your perfume or aftershave to a smaller, plastic spray top bottle, you can save space and eliminate the danger of breaking the bottle while you travel. Think something the size of a throat or antiseptic spray. Though if you go for either of those options, make sure you clean them out thoroughly first. You don't want the original contents interfering with your aroma. 39. Avoid bulky clothing. One of the top travel hacks on this list by a long way. Unless you're planning to hike Everest or trek through the Antarctic, you can probably get away without that insane puffer jacket and those 3 thick lamb's wool jumpers. Instead, try layering up. Pick your fabrics wisely too. Thing like flannel are light, but great at retaining heat. You can also find lighter cardigans that will keep you snugly, especially when combined with a lighter waterproof jacket. 40. Learn irritating pop songs, one for the musicians. I know, you have a sophisticated taste, you're an artist. That's exactly why you learned how to play the guitar. I feel for you, I really do. Do you think I wanted to learn those Oasis songs? Do you think I want to charm the legion of lager-lout snakes while they wait for the next football game to appear on the bar's TV? Of course not. However, those 3 simple chords impress. In fact, they impress to the point of free beer. And attention. Musical sophistication aside, who here didn't start playing guitar for some attention? Put your hand down. 41. Learn to cook a traditional dish from each country. This is a great travel hack for making new friends, but make sure you do this before you go away. Then when you rock up to a hostel, you can buy a few cheap, local ingredients and knock up your own take on the regional classic. Just make sure you make enough to go around, then everyone will believe you're a backpacker expert and want to be your friend, and no doubt repay you in beers. 42. Buy a small bottle of hand-washing detergent, probably a bit of an obvious one again, this one, but you never know how long you might go without a washing machine, and you can only really turn your undies inside out once. 43. Bulldog clips can also save your headphones. Not content with just saving you from slicing open your index finger on your razor, the Bulldog clip is also here to save you from that insanely irritating time when just one headphone breaks. It might be bearable, but the sound keeps coming through intermittently, accompanied by distortion and white noise. Pretty easy to work out how this helps. Simply wrap around said Bulldog clip and clip to your bag strap. Safe and accessible, all you'd ever need. 44. Make sure you have Viber, WhatsApp and Skype. Unless you've lived under a rock for the last couple of decades, or recently left the Amish community, you probably know about all the wonderful apps out there that let you phone, video call, text and instant message your friends and family for absolutely free. Viber lets you make free calls, send texts and pictures over the internet, while WhatsApp lets you instant message. 45. Give your change to the homeless, and finally, make the last deed a good deed. Before leaving a country, donate all your remaining change to the homeless. Okay, we admit it, we can't possibly have all the answers, so this is where you come in. If you have any ingenious travel hacks of your own to share, stick them in the comments below.